Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another day of Vlogmas. I honestly wasn't going to vlog today because I was like, okay, I could use a break, and I'm ahead at least a few videos for Vlogmas, and then I was like, but look at my brows. They came out so good today. Why waste good brows, right? Like, it's got to be documented. So anywho, I had a really stressful night last night after filming. And sometimes I create these situations myself, but this one has me like, oh my God. So I went to do something with my Amazon affiliate account, and somehow, I don't want to go through like all the details because it would be like an hour-long story, but somehow we figured out with Amazon that there are somehow 3 accounts tied to my email, and I'm like, what? So I reset my password, only for some reason it didn't reset all of them. It only reset one, because you should really only have one Amazon account, right? I mean, most people do, right? No. So now I'm like probably locked out of my Amazon account, which I could easily create another one. That's not the issue. It's that that account is tied to my affiliate account where I share links with you guys. And anyway, it's it's a whole mess. And then talking to people on Amazon it's frustrating because I feel like they're not quite understanding what I'm saying, and they're like, oh, we'll get this all straightened out for you. I'm like, will you though? Will you? So anyway, I let myself get really stressed out and worked up about it, and you're probably wondering, like, why am I sharing this story with you? There's a specific reason, because this is my life. And I don't want to be one of those people that comes on here and talks about how perfect my life is and how blessed I am. Honey, I'm not blessed, I'm stressed. And it's just, this is life, especially as a content creator. Like, crap happens, and it can be stressful because it is your business and it can affect your business. And at the end of the day, I really hope that it does get straightened out, but I also realize that at the end of the day, there are worse things that could be happening. I can create another account. I can hopefully attempt to keep my affiliate account or apply for another one. When I check my link this morning, everything is still there. I just cannot log in as the member. I can't log in. It's saying that things aren't quite matching up, and they aren't. So I'm really hoping that it'll work out. So for now, I'm just gonna leave everything up like nothing has happened. I still need to be able to order things for my family, especially dog food, and things like that. So I hope that it works out. But anyway, again, I say this all just to remind you that life isn't perfect, and if you came here to see a perfect life, you're at the wrong channel. All right, I need to get ready for work because now I'm gonna be late because I'm telling this stupid story. All right, I hope you guys can hear me. I made it out to my car, but my car was covered in frost, ice, whatever. I tried the whole extra like credit card, gift card thing, not a credit card, a gift card, to get some of the ice off, but here's the issue. I'm short and I drive an SUV, and I can barely reach across the windshield. So I got a little bit of it on the left side and the right side, but we're gonna be here a minute. But this is exactly why I give myself this buffer of leaving so early for work. If there's ever like a traffic accident, or I don't come out here in time and warm up my car, I know that I'm still gonna make it to work on time. So that has just been something that's really important to me, is not being late. So I always make sure that I give myself a buffer of extra time. If I'm always early for something, I'm totally fine with that. I am not totally fine with always being late. So hopefully I can leave soon. Breaking news, I made it to work on time. I knew that I would, but if I could ever give anyone advice about, or any piece of advice, I need more coffee. Actually, no, I don't. But if I could give anyone a piece of advice about setting a morning routine, is to give yourself that extra time. I think that the biggest mistake that people make with a morning routine is fitting in too many tasks and not enough time to actually do them, and then not giving yourself extra time for things to go wrong. I mean, real life is things don't always go as planned. So I feel like a lot of times people feel defeated by routines because, one, they're trying to do too many things and they haven't given themselves the actual time to get them done in the time that they think that they can do them. And two, not giving yourself enough of a buffer for things that could possibly come up. It could be a kid getting sick, you getting sick, anything, right? Not having your clothes out. You know what happened to me one time, speaking of clothes? I didn't move my clothes from the washer to the dryer. I literally had no pants. How do you give yourself a buffer for that? You really don't. You just wear jeans that day and everyone that side-eyes you at work can go kick rocks. But you have to give yourself the time for your routine to actually work. I hope that was helpful. I was just thinking about it on the drive to work, and I was like, you know why I'm making it still to work on time even though I left late, is because I gave myself the gift of the time in my routine, that the time is actually a part of my routine. I hope that was helpful. All right, I gotta go inside because then I'm actually gonna be late. All right, it is lunchtime. I've actually already eaten my lunch and I have about 20 minutes to myself. I brought my laptop with me to get some editing done during lunch, but part of me is like, I could really use a little bit of a break and just some downtime and to unplug from everything. I think it's really important to acknowledge when your body and your mind are feeling that way so that you don't suffer burnout. I absolutely am loving Vlogmas and being this connected, but I also need to make sure that I am getting that balance of rest when I need to rest. I felt like a little bit of a twinge of a headache earlier, and I was like, that's it. It's also a little bit of the massive reduction in caffeine that I'm taking in to get ready for my procedure next week. So it's been, you know, I normally actually consume less caffeine when I'm off of my beta blocker because my heart rate is already going back to where it was before, which is uncomfortable and annoying. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm laying off the caffeine, because we all know caffeine raises your heart rate. I don't need any help in that department. So that's why I'm laying off of it. I do have like a soda with me, but honestly, I don't know about you guys, but I can never finish a can of soda. I'm trying to hold my badge down here. I have a cherry Coke and I have had half of it, and that's about all I can handle. I don't actually drink. Do I drink a lot of soda? I don't even know. But I feel like I drink more soda than I have in the past, but it's more for the bubbles. I should probably try something that's not soda, like those seltzer water things that taste like hot garbage. No. I am not a fan of bubbly, or what are those other things? LaCroix. LaCrap is what we call it in my house. I cannot stand them. I'm like, I don't know who decided that was a good thing. They don't taste good. So I just get my little like fix of just a smidge of caffeine with having like a half of a soda. I need to buy those smaller cans. That's what I really need to do, the much smaller ones. I need to buy those and stick to that, and that way I don't feel guilty about dumping all of this soda down the drain. So other than that, since I'm not editing, I think I might actually recline my seat back and take like a quick little like nap. I know I won't actually nap, but it'll feel good to just do nothing. Other than that, I still have the rest of the work day to go. They brought our new office furniture a day early and everyone is losing their minds. We weren't ready. We were not ready. My office is not packed up, so I have to pack up today. Can you see my badge? No. Okay. So I have to pack up today and get my stuff out of the way so that the movers can take my old office furniture out and put the new office furniture in. This has been like an ongoing thing for almost 6 months, I'd say. No, almost a full year. So we're ready for this to be done. So, all right, it's nap time. All right, home from work. It was a interesting afternoon, we'll say that. But I'm glad the work day is over and I came home to the best surprise ever. some Bath and Body Works candles. So I got really lucky, and I am still friends with some of my manager buddies over at Bath and Body Works. I used to be a co-manager over there, and I couldn't make it to the sale. I tried ordering online. They had a big, for those of you that don't know, they had a big 3-day candle event that they have every single year. Well, this year, actually it's not, is it 3 days every year? I can't even remember. But this year it was online for 1 day, and then it was in stores like the Saturday and Sunday. I wasn't comfortable going in stores, plus I saw those lines and I was like, absolutely not. But my girlfriend that I used to work with, I just kind of sent her a quick little DM and I was like, SOS, I need some candles. Now, she didn't have access to everything that I wanted, so I settled for 4 of the fresh balsam. I love these so much. They make my house smell like a Christmas tree. We don't do real trees, we do an artificial tree, so I ended up just getting 4 of these. Even when I was gonna try and order online the Friday of the sale, it was saying that these candles weren't gonna get to me till about the 18th or the 19th of December. And I didn't wanna order Christmas candles to have for 4 or 5 days. Obviously you can burn them whenever you want, but I wanted like the smell of Christmas in my house throughout the month of December, and she saved the day, so that really made my day. I am in no mood to cook. In fact, I think that I'm just gonna make these damn sugar cookies I said I've been going to make like all week long. I think that I'm gonna make those. And like this change in temperature is like messing with my throat and like drainage stuff. Super fun topic. That it's just like sometimes I sound raspy, sometimes I don't, and so yeah, fun. But I just let the dogs out. Look at my kitchen table, y'all. This is real life. Look at that mess. There's stuff everywhere on my table. It'll get clean someday. But I also wanted to do, because I took a look at this ornament that I got from the Bullseye's Playground over at Target. Let me get somewhere where there's some better light, but I grabbed a couple of these, and they're just like a quick little DIY ornament kit. Really, all the time. So I think I'm gonna try and do this. Like, I think what's best is that you have a funnel with it. It has all of the pieces here in the back, as you can see, but there's a lot of little pieces. And luckily I have a silicone funnel. So this might be a lot easier than what I was thinking. I was avoiding doing it because I was like, that looks like a hot damn mess, but I need something to put me into the holiday spirit, and if making cookies and putting together some little ornaments that aren't really gonna take long, but that are just gonna help lift my spirits, then so be it. Also, hi tree. This is like the best view ever. I always wanna have a Christmas tree in the background of my videos. Also, fun tip, it helps with a little bit of the focus on my camera, in case you can't tell. It's pretty damn awesome. All right, so it is cookie making time. As you guys know, I'm not like the best at baking and stuff. I've shared that a little bit. This is my KitchenAid mixer that I got from my mom many, many years ago. And this will be the 3rd time that I am using it. In fact, I had to Google which of these attachments I was supposed to use. I was legit like, I don't even know where to begin. It says to use this one, but part of me is like, am I really supposed to be using this one? I don't know. This looks like something that's supposed to scrape the inside of the bowl. So I think we're gonna go with this one. That's what the KitchenAid website said to use. So the reason why I am making the cookies though is that Jody over at, oh my God, I always do this with this. I'll put her Instagram down here on the screen. But she is teaching us a class in Wild University on baking sugar cookies. And if you follow her over on IG, oh my God, she makes the most beautiful cookies. I'll also, if I remember, try to insert a picture here of the Hamilton cookie that she made for me. When that came in the mail, I was like, do I cry? Do I eat it? Like, what do I do? And I legit held on to it for like several days before I ate it, because I was just like, this is just a work of art. Now I'm not doing the icing and stuff today. Honestly, I don't eat a whole lot of sugar cookies with icing on them. I have my elf shirt on because, hello, we're making Christmas cookies. And fun fact, I only have 2 cookie cutters. That's how prepared I am. These I actually bought like 3 years ago, and they've been sitting in my drawer. One is a snowflake and one is a bow. More like winter cookie cutters, not necessarily Christmas ones. So anyway, she has this class on there on Wild University for us. I've talked about it before in previous vlogs and previous videos, and it's just an amazing place to, it's like a great resource and community, and it's exclusive. So they're only open for enrollment like the first week of each month, but the really cool part is that you have access to all the previous months. So Wild University started back in September. So if you were to join now in December, which by the time this video goes up, it will be a little bit late, but keep it in mind for January, you can go back to all of those classes. And then there's a library on top of that full of other things, which is really, really awesome. Like I missed all of November with the whole like moving and new job thing for Jessie. I literally missed all of November, but now I know when I'm gonna have some downtime after my procedure, I can catch up on the classes, which is really, really cool. I will still leave a link below just in case you're not watching this during the time of Vlogmas or it's the beginning of January and you're wondering, hey, should I join? Hopefully you can come back here and just hear me talk about some things with Wild University. So, oh, and by the way, I also have a little mini class in the library, so that's why you should join. Okay, let's get started on these cookies. All right, I've made quite the mess, but I think that we've got the actual sugar cookie mix all done. Now it is time to start rolling this stuff out so that we can make some cookies. Okay, so these are supposed to be snowflakes. They don't exactly look like snowflakes, but we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna put these in the oven and see how they turn out. All right, so this is how the cookies look once they're baked. Jody did say it was very, very important not to over bake them. As you can see, my snowflakes legit look just like flowers, which I'm totally fine with, but these look amazing. And I think the next key step was to actually let them sit here for 10 minutes, which is gonna be tough. This is where I wish I had another silicone mat. I have another baking sheet, but I really need another silicone mat because I could have started on another batch of cookies, but I cannot wait to taste these. We will try them out later. I'm just so glad that I tried this because honestly, having this mixer for all of these years and really not making use of it, I'm just glad that I had a chance to get to do this. So I'm really excited for these cookies and I'm so thankful for the class and all the help that she's offering to us. All right, so the cookies were absolutely amazing. I've just been kind of lounging on the couch most of the evening with Kayla. She had on Grey's Anatomy, but I have got a horrible headache on the left side of my head that just, it hurts to talk. It's so bad, but I need to edit tomorrow's video, and honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to get through it, but I do know that I am not going to do the advent calendars or the Q&A tonight because my own voice is like vibrating my entire head. So I apologize. We're gonna end this video a little bit early and without the usual stuff at the end, but just thanks for hanging in there with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. All right, guys.